Hello, my marvellous sausages. It's getting close. The end of the season's nearly here. It's only 3 weeks away. So let me tell you exactly what you need to do, what bounties you need to get, what stuff you can trash and get rid of, and also some really invaluable advice about your season pass and how you can use it next season to speed up your power level increase grind type thing. So one of the first major changes we've got coming next season is goodbye to the old shader system. Hooray! Because I hated it. If you go to Rahul, he'll be able to delete shaders in bulks of 5 like that. But if you've got the odds and sods all over the place, then you're going to have to delete them individually. Now then, you're going to get the big bulk amounts from them, so you get plenty of legendary shards, and you get a nice wodge of glimmer as well. So this is well worth spending 20 minutes doing in order to get all those locked away resources that you're going to need at the beginning of the season. Don't forget to go and check your vault, because you've probably got shed loads of shaders and everything in there, so don't make the mistake and leave them in there, as they'll all go to waste. Now, while we're in the vault, look, it's Descendant Lens. It was useless. While we're in the vault, don't forget to get rid of anything that you don't use, particularly any exotic sparrows or ships or anything like that, because you do get a fair wodge of stuff from it. Next, let's talk about a nice big fat wodge of XP that you're going to need at the beginning of the season. The reason why it's handy to have such a big wodge of XP is because you can unlock whatever the next artifact will be and get use of all the new lovely mods that you can use to kill champions with. So how do you get as much XP as possible? Well, make sure you're holding wodges of bounties on all 3 of your characters. Now, of course, if you haven't got 3 characters, hold them all on 1. Either way, you're going to get a nice boost. So what you're looking for, first of all, is to get as many weeklies as you can by the time the season rolls over. So what you can get is you can get 2 weeklies from Varix on Europa, and then you can get 2 weeklies from Wass's Chops in the Cosmodrome. Shohan, that's his name, yes. And then you can go to the moon, and you can go to the, that little puddle with that floating thing in it next to Eris. You can get 2 weeklies from there, and of course you can get 2 weeklies from Eris as well. So there's wodges of points there that you're going to be able to get. If you've already got iron banners and you haven't cashed them in, hold on to them, which you probably already are because you know this, but hold on to them and cash them in too, because there's loads of XP tied in with those. Don't forget as well about your clan XP, so get as much clan done from Hawthorne as well. That'll give you a wodge. And then once you've gotten all the weeklies, the next thing you want to do is fill it up with dailies and just get them going from Banshee and get them from Zavala and whoever. Then if you've got any further slots left on your bounties, you can get these babies here at the end, you know, the what do they call them? The additional bounties. Yes, you can grab them because they'll also give you XP too. Now, if you've got that on all 3 characters, apparently you're looking at about 1 million XP, which is excellent, which is almost enough to unlock the entire artifact. But don't forget as well, once you've got all your bounties and the new season starts, don't cash them in until you've got the artifact for a start. And also make sure on your ghost you've got the blinding light mod on there. The blinding light one gives you an extra 12% XP gains when you cash them in. Plus, if you do it when you're in a fire team as well, you get a fire team bonus too, so you get even more XP for it. So you can see why the bounties are really, really handy. It's something that I'm definitely going to be doing because I want to have my mods and start experimenting and making videos for you marvellous people as soon as humanly possible, instead of sauntering through it and coming out 4 weeks in going, here's a video that every other sod has made, but I'm doing it making silly noises like this. Things tied to the season is something else that you want to make sure you finish. That, of course, being the season pass. Make sure you get up to level 100 so you can claim all your sexy ornaments. But what I would say is don't claim all the armor that you've got, because I'll explain a little bit later on how you can use that to plug any power leaks you might have later on in the next season. So pick up everything else, pick up all your ornaments, pick up your bright dust and everything like that, but just leave the armor. Because, well, like I said, I'll tell you a bit about that a bit later on. Next thing, your seasonal challenges. Of course, you've got wodges of these each week. It's worth doing them so you can get your bright dust and you can also get your XP rewards. But the main reason now, coming to the end of the season, that you want to get as many of these done as possible is for the Master of All reward, which if you complete 75 of the seasonal challenges, it will reward you an extra 4,000 bright dust. Now, there's 77 challenges altogether, and you only need to do 75, so you don't need to actually do them all. As for your triumphs, if you go in and have a look at the Season of the Chosen triumphs, don't panic too much about doing these by the end of Season 13, because if you have a look at them there, it says expires at the end of Season 15. You're not going to have to rush and shit your pants to get it all done. You're going to have plenty of time to do it, and that seems to apply to all of the bounties. Let's have a little look here at the exotic quest. What haven't I done? There we go, look, so you're bound in memory for my presage that I haven't run. I've still got till the end of Season 15 to get those done, so don't worry about that too much. They're Season 15, which is very good. And there's a couple of aspects to the Season Pass that you need to know about, because you can claim all of your rewards of the Season Pass actually on the Bungie website. If you go to bungie.net and it's Seasons and then Progress, you can then pick everything up and see what you've claimed. You can flick between what character you've got. You can see my Titan there and my Warlock. Poor old Hunter, I've done bugger all with them this month, but this season rather, but never mind. But this is for the Season of the Chosen. Now, what's going to happen is that this will shift down into this bracket over here, the previous season, because you can see I've got Season of the Hunt here, and there's anything that I haven't claimed from Season of the Hunt will then completely disappear from this. So you've got to make sure that you've claimed all of your Season of the Hunt stuff before the season rolls over to Season 14. Oh, there we are. So I've got 9 unclaimed rewards for my Hunter. Sugar and spice. So let's claim them. So there we go. It's a good job I've come in to do this, look, because I've had loads of stuff that I haven't claimed. Now that's going to come in at his current level, unfortunately, but that doesn't really matter. At least I haven't lost anything, so make sure you do this. Now there's a little bit of extra advice I'd like to give you in regard to your Season of the Chosen Season Pass. I wouldn't go claiming any of the actual armor as yet, if you've still got it left on your pass to claim. Claim all the ornaments, claim all the bits and bobs, the brightest of course. Now, but the armor, reason why I say that is that when you claim this armor, look, I haven't claimed a helmet here and I haven't claimed a set of robes. Now what happens is you will claim that at your current power level. So at the moment I'm 1304 without the artifact. So whenever I claim those, they'll come in at 1304. Now next season, which is only 3 weeks away, if you need to plug a gap in some of your armor, so for example you've got some armor at 1306 or 1307 or whatever it is, and one is noticeably lower, say it is your helmet, and it's say 4 or 5 points lower than all the others, there's a gap that you need to plug. Usually you're relying on the random drops of the pinnacles, and you're praying, oh, let me have a helmet please, and of course it never comes in. Well, here you'll be able to claim exactly what you want to plug that gap. So that's something really important to remember. Keep your options open, keep as much armor as you can in your season pass, and then just claim it to plug the gaps to make your power climb go a lot more quickly. Does that make sense? Yes, I'm definitely doing that this season. It's a really handy thing to do. Now, as usual, I've got plenty more guides and rather chucklesome stuff popping onto my channel every week. So if you want to be notified when things turn up, don't forget to subscribe and hit the ding-dong bell so you'll know when my stuff splaps onto the internet. I've also got a Buy Me a Coffee page as well if you want to throw me a couple of quid, you know, for, well, perhaps you'd like me. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all again very soon. Sausage out.